Ever heard of the saying that money doesn't grow on trees? Well, some financial myths and beliefs can be just as misleading. Today, we're going to debunk some of these myths and replace them with financial truths. You see, in a world where finances play a huge role in our everyday lives, having a correct understanding of money matters is crucial. It's not just about knowing how to earn money, but also understanding how to manage, save, and grow it. The problem is, many of us have been led to believe things about money that may not necessarily be true, and these misconceptions can sometimes lead us down a path of financial uncertainty and stress. So, isn't it time we set the record straight? We think so. So, what are some common financial myths and what's the real truth behind them? Let's dive in. First up, the myth that renting is throwing money away. But is it really? Many people believe this, but in truth, renting can offer flexibility and can be financially wise in certain situations. Yes, when you rent, your money goes to the landlord instead of building equity in a home. But consider this. Owning a home comes with additional costs like maintenance, property taxes, and insurance. And these can add up quickly. Sometimes these additional costs may even surpass the cost of renting. Not to mention, renting gives you the freedom to move without the hassle of selling a property. Now let's transition into our second myth. Credit cards are always bad. This myth comes from the fear of falling into debt. While it's true that misusing credit cards can lead to debt, when used responsibly, they can actually be a powerful financial tool. Credit cards can help build your credit score, which is crucial when you're planning to take out a loan or a mortgage. But here's the disclaimer. The key is to pay your balance in full each month. Moreover, credit cards often come with rewards such as cashback, travel miles, and shopping discounts. These benefits can save you a significant amount of money over time. And let's not forget the convenience they offer. In case of an emergency or a large purchase, having a credit card can be a lifesaver. But remember, the trick is in knowing how to use it wisely. Paying off your balance every month helps avoid interest charges. And keeping your credit utilization low, ideally below 30% of your credit limit, can positively impact your credit score. So, as you see, renting can be a wise choice, and credit cards can be a powerful tool if used responsibly. They're not inherently bad or good. It all boils down to your individual circumstances, your financial goals, and how well you manage your finances. Next, we tackle the belief that you need a high income to build wealth. Sounds logical, right? But let's look closer. Here's a myth that trips up many. You need a high income to build wealth. It's a common misconception, and it's easy to understand why. After all, more money means more to save, right? But the truth is, wealth isn't about how much you earn, it's about how much you keep. Building wealth is less about having a high income and more about managing your expenses and saving consistently. It's about understanding where your money goes, cutting back on unnecessary expenses, and prioritizing saving and investing. It's about developing smart financial habits like sticking to a budget, setting aside a portion of your income for savings, and investing wisely. A high income can certainly help, but without these financial habits, even the highest earners can find themselves living paycheck to paycheck. So, don't be discouraged if you're not making six figures. You can start building wealth today by managing your money wisely. Now let's steer our attention to another common myth. Car loans are the only way to afford a vehicle. This couldn't be further from the truth. Sure, car loans can help you get behind the wheel faster, but they're not the only way, and often they're not the smartest way. Consider this. When you take out a car loan, you're not just paying for the car. You're also paying interest, which can add up to a significant amount over the life of the loan. Instead, consider saving for a car and paying in cash, or buying a used vehicle. These options might require more patience, but they can save you a lot of money in the long run. Remember, wealth building is more about habits than income, and car loans are not the only way to get a ride. It's about making informed decisions and taking control of your financial future. So, let's keep debunking these myths and taking steps towards financial literacy and freedom. Now let's talk about debt. Is it really all bad? And what about investing? Is it only for the wealthy? You've probably heard it before. All debt is bad. But the truth is, not all debt is created equal. High-interest debt, like credit cards, can be detrimental to your financial health if not managed properly. It's like a wildfire, spreading quickly and causing damage if left unchecked. On the other hand, low-interest debt can be a strategic tool for your financial growth. Think of it as a controlled burn, helping to clear the way for new growth. This type of debt, often tied to investments like a mortgage or education, can lead to long-term benefits. A mortgage, for instance, can help you build equity, while an education loan can increase your earning potential. So remember, not all debt is bad. It's about how you manage it and what you use it for. Now, let's pivot to another myth. Investing is only for the wealthy. This myth is as misleading as it is discouraging. Investing is not a luxury reserved for the rich. It's a financial strategy that anyone can and should consider. You don't need a mountain of money to start investing. You can start with small amounts, consistently adding to your investments over time. It's not about how much money you have. It's about starting early, being consistent, and letting time do its magic. Thanks to the power of compound interest, even small, regular investments can grow into a substantial nest egg over time. Investing is also about diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your investments across different asset classes to balance risk and reward. So, not all debt is bad, and investing is definitely not just a game for the wealthy. It's about making informed decisions, managing your finances strategically, and understanding that wealth building is a marathon, not a sprint. You can take the reins of your financial future no matter where you're starting from. Moving on, let's discuss emergency funds and financial advisors. Are they unnecessary or only for the rich? Let's debunk these myths. First off, the idea that emergency funds are unnecessary could not be further from the truth. Life is unpredictable, and unexpected expenses can and do happen. It could be a sudden car repair, a medical emergency, or even job loss. These are situations that can throw your finances into disarray if you're not prepared. An emergency fund acts as a financial safety net, helping you navigate through these unforeseen circumstances without having to rely on credit cards or loans, which can lead to debt. So far from being unnecessary, an emergency fund is a crucial component of sound financial planning. Now, on to the myth about financial advisors being only for the rich. This is a common misconception, but financial advisors are not exclusive to the wealthy. Regardless of your income level, a financial advisor can assist in creating a financial plan, managing investments, and setting and achieving financial goals. They offer guidance and expertise that can help you make informed decisions about your money. So, whether you're just starting out or already have a substantial income, a financial advisor can be a valuable resource. So, emergency funds are indeed necessary, and financial advisors can be for everyone. Lastly, let's look at two myths that could significantly impact your future: timing the market and saving for retirement. First, the myth of market timing. The idea here is that you can predict the highs and lows of the market, buying low and selling high to maximize profits. Sounds great, right? Unfortunately, it's not quite so simple. Even the most seasoned financial experts struggle with market timing. Why? Because the market is influenced by a myriad of complex factors, many of which are unpredictable. Instead of trying to time the market, consider the benefits of long-term, diversified investments. This approach spreads your investments across different types of assets and sectors, reducing risk and providing a more reliable return over time. Now, let's move on to the myth that you don't need to start saving for retirement early. This one is particularly dangerous. The truth is, the earlier you start saving, the more time you give your money to grow. This is thanks to the magic of compound interest, where the interest you earn on your savings begins to earn its own interest. It's like a snowball effect, and over time it can significantly boost your retirement nest egg. So let's debunk these myths once and for all. Remember, it's not about timing the market, but time in the market, and starting early on retirement savings is a game changer. So there you have it, 10 financial myths debunked. We've shattered the misconceptions that often cloud our judgment and prevent us from making the best financial decisions. We've learned that renting isn't necessarily throwing money away, and credit cards aren't always bad. We've understood that building wealth isn't exclusive to high-income earners, and car loans aren't the only path to owning a vehicle. We've discovered the nuances of debt, the accessibility of investing, the necessity of emergency funds, and the importance of financial advisors for all income levels. We've also debunked the myth of successful market timing and the procrastination of retirement savings. This journey through financial literacy highlights the significance of informed decisions. Remember, understanding the truth about these myths can help you make smarter financial decisions. Until next time, stay financially savvy.